Ravens fan, did you know our team might be eyeing one of the best safeties in the NFL? That's right. There are strong rumors about Moehrig, a name that could be the missing piece to finally fix our struggles defending the passing game. After an incredible season with the Raiders, he could be the perfect partner for Kyle Hamilton. But can the team pull off this move with such limited cap space? Stick with me until the end because I'll break down everything about this potential Ravens move and how it could shape the team's future. Go Ravens! When you think about the Ravens, you probably picture a tough, dominant defense, right? But 2024 told a different story. The secondary looked lost, and every time the opponent threw the ball, it felt like we were always a step behind. Ending the season as the NFL's second-worst pass defense just doesn't align with the proud defensive identity Baltimore has always had. It was a tough pill to swallow for those of us who know how much defense has been the backbone of this team. The truth is, the secondary lacks speed and youth. Many players struggled to keep up with opposing receivers, creating massive gaps in coverage. Those issues proved costly in key games, leaving the team exposed and making playoff success almost impossible. To avoid a repeat of this, the front office needs to act fast and make smart decisions this offseason. But solving this problem isn't as straightforward as it seems. Beyond finding the right players, the Ravens face an even bigger challenge: limited cap space. With so little money to work with, the team must find reinforcements that provide immediate impact while still being affordable. It's a delicate balance, but it's absolutely necessary if Baltimore wants to fix this glaring weakness before the next season kicks off. One thing is clear: the Ravens can't delay this any longer. The pass defense has to become reliable again, especially in such a competitive division like the AFC North. And this is where Moehrig's name comes into play, a player who could be the perfect fit to turn our secondary around. But what makes Moehrig such a special target for Baltimore? Let's dive into that next. If there's one player who can help the Ravens fix their pass defense, it's Moehrig. He had an outstanding 2024 season with the Raiders, racking up 104 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 10 passes defended. What's truly impressive about him is his consistency. He's not just a guy who shows up occasionally. He's always where the ball is. And at only 25 years old, he brings the perfect mix of youth and experience, something our secondary desperately needs. Just imagine him lining up alongside Kyle Hamilton. It's a game changer waiting to happen. Moehrig isn't just about stats. He's a smart player with quick game awareness, able to adapt to different situations on the field. This is exactly what the Ravens need: someone who can lead and bring stability in critical moments. His versatility would allow Baltimore's defense to regain its unpredictability, which was missing in 2024. Plus, he's not only great in coverage, but also strong against the run, which is essential in a physical division like the AFC North. Another thing working in his favor is that he's no stranger to playing under pressure. Since being drafted in 2021, Moehrig has shown steady growth, and his breakout in 2023 proved he's ready to be one of the best at his position. His upward trajectory makes him a safe bet for Baltimore, especially as he enters the prime of his career. It's rare to find such a complete player with so much potential available on the market. With Moehrig, the Ravens wouldn't just be filling a gap in the defense. They could completely reshape their defensive strategy. His addition would be a huge step toward reclaiming the elite defensive status Baltimore is known for. But before dreaming too big, there's one major hurdle Baltimore needs to overcome: the salary cap. Let's explore how the team could navigate this challenge. If fixing the pass defense is urgent, the salary cap is a roadblock that could complicate everything. The Ravens head into free agency with only $8.7 million available, leaving little room for mistakes. Every move must be meticulously planned, as any misstep could jeopardize other areas of the roster. It's a tricky situation, but Baltimore's front office has managed tight cap situations before. This time, though, they'll need even more creativity. In this scenario, Moehrig stands out as a realistic option. Safeties often don't command top dollar in the NFL, which could work in the Ravens' favor. Even after an impressive season, Moehrig isn't expected to break the bank, making him a feasible target despite the tight budget. Finding an impactful player who's also affordable is exactly what Baltimore needs, and Moehrig fits that description perfectly. Additionally, the team could explore restructuring contracts to free up more cap space. Key players could have their deals adjusted to help the team bring in the necessary reinforcements. This financial flexibility will be crucial to ensure the Ravens don't remain stagnant during the offseason. Still, even with these measures, managers. The focus must remain on signing players who provide the best value for their costs. Despite all the financial hurdles, Baltimore is in a position to find creative solutions to build a competitive roster. When you consider Moehrig's track record and potential, it becomes clear why he's such an exciting target. Now, let's dive into his career journey to understand what makes him a perfect fit for the Ravens. Well, we've already passed the halfway point of our video, but I noticed you still haven't left your like on this video. It's very important to help YouTube keep showing you my content, and that way, I can keep bringing you more. So go ahead and hit the like button. It's free, all right? Let's continue. Trayvon Moehrig isn't just another name on the list of free agents. Since being drafted by the Raiders in 2021, he's proven to be a special player. In his first 2 seasons, he was consistent and reliable, but 2023 was his breakout year. With 83 tackles, 3 interceptions, and 8 passes defended, Moehrig emerged as one of the best safeties in the league. Even more impressive is that he managed to maintain this level in 2024, showing that his growth wasn't a fluke. What stands out about Moehrig is his intelligent playing style. He anticipates plays and is always well-positioned, making him a constant threat to opposing quarterbacks. On top of that, he possesses a rare combination of physical strength and speed, allowing him to excel both in aerial coverage and against the run. He's the type of player who can make a difference on any defense, especially for a team like the Ravens that needs more stability. Another highlight of Moehrig is his leadership on the field. Despite being young, he has already shown that he can take on responsibilities and be a defensive cornerstone. This maturity is exactly what Baltimore is looking for, especially in a unit that struggled with mistakes and inconsistencies last season. His presence would bring a new dynamic to the defense, something that could completely transform the team's performance. Moehrig represents much more than just an addition. He's an opportunity to rebuild the Ravens' defensive identity, which was shaken in 2024. With him on the roster, Baltimore could finally return to having a dominant secondary, but his impact extends far beyond the passing defense. Let's dive into that now. If Trayvon Moehrig suits up for the Ravens, the secondary could undergo a complete transformation. He would be the perfect partner for Kyle Hamilton, forming a duo that combines youth, intelligence, and versatility. With this pairing, Baltimore could finally address their struggles with deep pass coverage, a glaring issue in 2024. His presence on the defense would also bring greater balance, giving defensive coordinators the flexibility to adjust schemes without fear of exposing the team. Beyond improving the pass defense, Moehrig would also make a difference against the run. He's strong in tackles and knows how to position himself to stop opponents' advances. This would be critical in a physical division like the AFC North, where the Ravens face teams that rely heavily on the ground game. His ability to make game-changing plays in key moments could be the difference maker the team needs to regain dominance. Finally, signing Moehrig would have a psychological impact on the roster. Bringing in a young, talented, and ascending player would signal that the Ravens are serious about fixing their flaws and reclaiming the top spot. This move would boost team morale and instill confidence heading into a challenging season. With Moehrig, the Ravens wouldn't just fix their pass defense, they could also reignite hope for a Super Bowl run. If the Ravens manage to land Trayvon Moehrig, our pass defense could take a huge leap forward, especially with him playing alongside Kyle Hamilton. Even with the salary cap constraints, this would be a smart move to address one of the team's biggest issues. Now, tell me, do you think the Ravens can pull off this signing, or will the competition in the market be too fierce? Share your opinion in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates about our team.